So good news, everybody. It's not all bad news. No, but seriously, there are some things that are happening right now that are actually considered good news. We are seeing some stores offer discounts to their customers, and that's great. We're seeing disinflation in some indexes and in certain areas of the country, again, which is great. And best of all, we have less than 1 month of winter left, which means hopefully we're going to get out of this winter mess that we're currently in. Now, I've received countless messages lately from people talking about some of the positive things that are going on out there that people are seeing. So if you've left a comment, first off, thank you for doing so. And if you haven't done so, make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section below and let me know what is going on or what you are seeing in your area. Now, I want to share some of these positive things that are happening and shed some light on why these things are actually happening. And again, if you have any positive news that you'd like to share, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the like button, as this really does help out the channel. So let's begin. I'm going to give you a few positives. So first off, Patrick R. He says this, and I quote, "The other day, you were crapping on retail stores for not lowering their prices and always taking the most profit that they can. And I get it, but I want to share which stores are offering some great deals. I've been to Home Depot a few times lately, and they have a lot of clearance items. I found loppers for $9. They were regularly $34. That's a great deal. They also have a bunch of toolboxes that are 50% off. So there are sales out there. Now, I've been to Home Depot. I was actually at Home Depot last night. And Home Depot, well, first off, the loppers that you bought for $9, for me, these things are, I think, 19 or 21 bucks. So I'm going to wait. If I find the loppers for $9, I'll buy them whether I need them or not, because I think that's a good deal. But let's address this, because again, I love Home Depot. I'm an investor into Home Depot. I love going to Home Depot. I'm always buying stuff there. Now, Home Depot is a home improvement store. And one of the things people don't do in times of uncertainty is they don't do a lot of home renovations. This is part of the reason why Home Depot is offering some deep discounts, because they overpurchased. The other big reason is they overbought large items or large quantities of items. For instance, at my local Home Depot, I see a bunch of barbecues. I see a bunch of toolboxes. I also see a bunch of workbenches, right? And they are lowering their prices all the time, but nobody seems to be buying them. So yes, this is good news that for people that are looking to buy some of these items, but this is also bad news for the economy, because it's a sign of what's to come. We're not going to be spending money on things we just don't need. But let's hear what Lauren has to say. Lauren, she says this, and I quote, "Costco is doing exactly what you said. They are marking down the prices on some of their larger items. I purchased a new sofa set last week for a screaming deal. My son got a new sit-stand desk that came with a $250 instant savings. And my husband finally got the treadmill he has been wishing for since Christmas. Thanks for the early advice. I am glad I listened." Now, if you don't remember, back before probably October, November, I said, maybe even before that, I said to wait, be patient, because some of the things that you were seeing in October, they were going to be deeply discounted come right around Christmas time. And then if they were still there after Christmas, January, February, well, according to Lauren, she says that, yeah, they're still there. She got a screaming deal on a sofa. Her son got a desk, and her husband got a treadmill, right? Bigger items. Again, these are where the deals are going to happen. Now, Costco still has a little bit of a ways to go to get rid of all the products that they overpurchased. And we're going to see more and more deals on these larger items throughout the spring and the summer. My expectation is that waiting even longer will get you some of the best possible pricing. However, you do run the risk of, if you wait too long, they lower the price, somebody else might swoop in and get that item. It will be gone, and so you won't be able to buy it. So, kind of run that risk, but yes, you can get a better deal. Lastly, let's hear what Corey Stahl had to say. He had this to say, And I actually had to do some research on this. But he says this, and I quote, "So much for your warning on food shortages. My Safeway by my house is even giving discounts. One of my favorite meals, the paninis, made by Lean Cuisine, were practically free. They were only 49 cents each. Stop spreading fear. Things are not bad as you say." Now, why would I put this one on here? Well, first off, the reason I put this on here is because if somebody has something to say, and whether it's positive or not, if there is some good information, whether it's something that we can learn from, whether they are right and I was wrong, I will still share that. I'm not trying to eliminate your voice. That's not what I do. And you can look in the comment section as well, is if somebody's giving quality information, quality advice, and good comments, I'll let it stay as long as they're not being hurtful and harassing somebody. I'll let that stay. As long as they're not attacking me, right? In more ways than one. But as long as that's not happening, or they're not using profanity, I'll let the comment stay. But this is the reason why I brought this up. Look at this. This right here, it says, "Food makers feeling squeezed, pull the plug on slow selling products." Now, why would I bring this up? This was actually just from the other day, okay? This is actually just from yesterday. The reason why I pulled this up is simple. I did a search on Google, and what I found, so it actually pulled up this down here. So you see the title, right? The title says, "Food makers feeling squeezed, pull the plug on slow selling products." Okay, well, I actually read this. And down here, remember what Corey says? He says that one of his favorite meals are the paninis made by Lean Cuisine. They were practically free, only 49 cents each. Look at this. Kellogg Co. ditched its line of Special K protein shakes, and Nestle axed Lean Cuisine paninis. I'll highlight that. Nestle axed Lean Cuisine paninis. That's why I just brought this up. So Corey says, "So much for your food shortages. Your warning on food shortages. One of my favorite meals, the paninis made by Lean Cuisine, were practically free. They're only 49 cents each. Stop spreading fear. Things are not as bad as you say." Okay, for me, because I don't eat the Lean Cuisine paninis. That's tough to say. But when it says this, "Food makers feeling squeezed, pull the plug on slow selling products." Yeah, that's why they were 49 cents each. They have to get rid of them. They're getting them off the shelf because they're not going to sell them anymore. So for Corey, if that is your favorite meal, first off, just want to say sorry, because they are not going to be making those anymore. It was a slow selling product. It's not worth it, not worth the shelf space. And here's the thing. If a product is rather inexpensive, first off, it has to sell at mass. It has to sell at scale. If it doesn't, it's just not worth it for the manufacturer to continue making that product. So for this one, fact, just understand, if Nestle were to continue to make these paninis, the problem is the price is going to have to probably double or triple to make it worth it. They're not going to do that because people just aren't going to buy them. So that is what we know. Again, things are not as bad as they seem. We have deals at Costco. We got deals at Home Depot. We got deals at Lowe's and Walmart and Target and Kohl's and Dick's, and right? The list goes on and on. But here's the thing. Retail is changing in 2023, and you got to be well aware of that. If you don't understand that the reason why these discounts are happening is because the stores are struggling, they overbought, and they're trying to push that responsibility over to you, that's a problem, because they may get you to overspend. So if you have any questions, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. If there's anything that you have seen that is a great deal, let me know the store, let me know where it's at, but potentially the price, how much it is now versus how much it was before, because again, I'd love to look into it. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.